dude, you're not this romantic to me all the time. How come like you're so romantic on screen? I don't believe this and all this stuff. Make every single day Valentine's Day by giving each other something or the other, mentally, physically, or you can gift them. You can give so much to your partner. I was so shocked. I was like, you said it was just a peck, but it doesn't look like a peck. It's like full-fledged smooching. This is not fair. Out, everybody were like, what is Anjana saying to this? And I was like, okay, I'm not saying anything. And people started tweeting saying that, okay, you have to do something about this. Like most of the times they just come and tell me that I just cannot go on without seeing you for a day, and I would be like, oh my god, I'm so blessed. If you just look at someone and say that I really like him, I love him or something, it's just not true. I'm gonna do something for him, but I have to forego all these things. Yes, I'll do it for him because he has to be happy. I don't want to be wrong, but then most of the times he is right. So he just can solve things like this, and I'm a person who will brood over things like for so many hours. Sun Music, actually, I didn't expect this kind of, support and love from people, because it's been a wonderful journey with Sun Music, and I wasn't planning on becoming a VJ. So it was all, like accidental. It's the cliched thing, but then it was quite accidental, and I just believe that it has taken me more closer to the people. The audience can connect with me when they see me on the streets. They are like, I'm one of them, one of their family members. It's like that because it's live and I get to talk to them every day. And it's like we share good experiences, good laughs and everything. So it has just taken me closer to them, and apart from all the fame and money and all those stuff, I've earned lots of love. So that's the most important thing about this 10-year journey, and 10 years is a big deal, and I'm really happy that I survived. I really liked few people, and I still like lots of people who anchor on television, but my most favorite was Pepsi Uma. She was being herself on screen, and she earned so much of love from people. Like still we talk about her. So her career was like around like 10-12 years, and she was just ruling the television industry, and we are still not able to forget her. So I really like her. I don't believe in love at first sight, because you have to really know someone to really fall for them, and if you just look at someone and say that I really like him, I love him or something, it's just not true. Then you don't know what is love. That's the thing. So I really don't believe in it. I really feel that you have to give it some time and get to know each other, and love just eventually happens. So at first sight, it's not possible. Love definition, okay. I just feel that love is mostly about understanding each other and giving whatever you can to make the other person happy unconditionally. That is love. Because if you have conditions attached to it, then you cannot call it love. So when you really want to give someone the happiness at the cost of yours, okay, I'm going to do something for him, but I have to forego all these things. Yes, I'll do it for him because he has to be happy. So that's love. So I see it like that. I feel that it's very cliched because, you just cannot have one day to love someone. So, but it's very good. It's very good in the sense that one day you feel like really special and you feel like making the other person feel really special and everything. It's really good to celebrate Valentine's Day. But I would just suggest that just don't stick to Valentine's Day only. Like you can make every single day Valentine's Day by giving each other something or the other, mentally, physically, or you can gift them. You can give so much to your partner. So just don't restrict yourself to one day. That is what I would say. Okay, now I think that's pretty difficult to answer. I don't know how my husband is gonna take that. But then crush, I don't know. In cinema, I actually, to be very honest, okay, you might feel that I'm being very safe here, but I actually didn't feel like that towards anyone, like not even the crush feeling, because I see I see all these things as my profession. I get to meet people all the time. I get to interview people all the time, and I don't mix these feelings with work. So I didn't have any kind of crush or something on someone. No. My husband is very supportive. Like from the day we got to know each other, we were very sure that we wouldn't comment or try to change each other's career or our ambitions or whatever. I knew that he was into films and he knew that I was into television, and we always look out for the positive things in both our fields, and we try to help out each other in lots of stuff, and definitely not interfere in both our careers. Like, we don't like doing it. So yeah, and I would say that after marriage, my career it's just like it just took off from there even more, because my husband was so supportive, and he really helps me out in various things, and especially my dressing sense. I'm like I have to say that I'm a pretty tomboyish female, because like I just don't like to dress up. I just put on one jeans, one shirt, and I'll just walk off, and he'll be like, okay, you can do that, but you can do it with more style. So yeah. So he's been helping me out with so many things, and even my pressures, my work pressures or other struggles which I go through at work. He has always been supportive, and he has been giving me lots of advices, suggestions on how I can work on it and how I can overcome it. So it's just been very good after marriage. It's not actually that busy, so we get to meet each other all the time. Like, we spend lots of time together, and it's just that if he goes on for a shoot, like it will take at least a week or so for him to come back or something, if he's out of station, that is, or else he'll go in the morning and he'll come back at night. And it's not like pretty difficult right now, because I'm also like, when I go on shoots, it's just for a day or maybe a couple of hours or something like that. So we get to spend lots of time. I hope it continues, but I think it would be very selfish if I say that. So I want him to get really, really, really busy. But then yeah, so far so good. No, this question comes to me all the time, because he has done roles like that. Actually, the new movie Party, which is happening with Venkat Prabhu sir, Chandran had a very intimate scene with Niveda Petraj, and once the teaser was out, everybody were like, what is Anjana saying to this? And I was like, okay, I'm not saying anything. And people started tweeting saying that, okay, you have to do something about this. Your husband is just being so intimate on screen. I was like, what do I do? Okay. So the thing is, every girl is possessive. I have to admit that, and it's not like just because I know that this is his profession, I am not possessive, and I'm not this, that, and all would be a just a humbug, because I'm definitely possessive. And before this movie, he had his pilot shoot for another movie, and it was like very romantic. They had like really intimate scenes and lots of romantic stuff going on screen, and I was like, dude, you're not this romantic to me all the time. How come like you're so romantic on screen? I don't believe this, and all this stuff. And we fought a little bit, like just because of my possessiveness, and Another movie which is yet to release, I don't know when it's going to happen, but he had a full-fledged proper lip lock in that movie, and I saw that because when the scene came out, he came and showed me. So this is what happened, and I was like, he was waiting for my reaction. Okay, I was so shocked. I was like, you said it was just a peck, but it doesn't look like a peck. It's like full-fledged smooching. This is not fair. And we fought again. So party is like pretty new. So like before that I've seen lots more. So and I got accustomed to it. And I told Chandran, okay, I'm very possessive and I really don't like it. But then I decided to marry you knowing that you are a film star and of course you have to do all these things. So I'm just letting you go this time. And he was like, okay, you have to understand one thing, Anjana, because this is my profession and this is what I do. It's all acting. It's not anything which is real. You have to get it straight into your head and then you have to react. And I was like, okay, I'm overreacting. So I just stopped there. So party, when I saw party, the scene was not even like, it wasn't that intimate to intimidate me. So yeah, I was like, okay, fine. I have one person in mind, but then I think it would be too much. And I've told him, and he was like, Anjana, this is too much. You just cannot even dream of it and all those stuff. I really want him to work with Deepika Padukone. I was like, okay, Mauli, you have to work with Deepika Padukone. And he's like, okay, I think this is too much. And I was like, okay. My husband, like I have so much to tell, but then he is very supportive, and most of the times he is right. The sad thing is I don't want to be wrong, but then most of the times he is right. So he just can solve things like this. And I am a person who will brood over things like for so many hours, so many days. It would be a very small problem, and I would be like thinking about it over and over and again. Like, and I would be like, okay, this is a very big problem in my life. And I'd go to Chandran and I would tell him like, see, this is what is happening, and I don't know what to do. And he'll be like, it's such a simple thing. You just have to do this, and it would be so right. And I would think like, why the hell I didn't think of it in the first place. So he's right all the time. He just makes my life really simple, and he's very supportive. So I really like it about him. I don't know, like, no. So see, they would say like, okay, I really like you, I love you and all those things on tweets and on Facebook and everything, but it doesn't really count as a proposal. So a serious proposal, no. I have lots of people who love me, as in, I don't know whether my own family would love me so much. Like they have like so much love to give unconditionally. So that's like really touching. Like most of the times they just come and tell me that I just cannot go on without seeing you for a day, and I would be like, oh my God, I'm so blessed. So it's really nice to see those kind of people, and I have a very long list. I can't mention everyone's name, and I know that few people would be quite offended if I miss out few names. So I don't want to do that, but I have a very huge Twitter family I have to mention. So all of them now, like they are giving me so much of love, and it's brilliant.